not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, 15th in the league and they can't beat us. So your man that wants Bruno at the club, if he ever did leave, then you safe enough. Cause the upper forwards ain't doing enough. Arsenal, all they ever do is huff and they puff. Can't blow a house down, it's the 5th year round. Ain't lifted a crown, they're stuck in the mud. Like Rude Boy, do you see the state of the club? And you wanna talk about penalties, talk about free kick, will that work close enough? Shout out to the captain with a free kick, Bruno, aka Billy got gruff. And he should've got that winner in the end. David Rea, give him that golden glove, cause you know that your man got luck. It's the OT99 Banter in where opinions are shared and smoke get served. Look, we're back again with another show. It's your boy Berms, and I'm gonna recap on that Manchester United versus Arsenal game. Manchester United had chance upon chance upon chance upon chance, and quite frankly, Arsenal got life. David Raya had the game of his life. Look, on any other given day, man, Manchester United are walking away with 3 points. Look, the Mazraoui chance, man. The Mazraoui chance. That click ball from the low, that cross. That's Mazraoui took it on a half volley. Bang! David Raya saves it with his feet. Bruno Fernandes at the end of the game smashes it at the keeper, David Raya, but David Raya still had to have the reactions to save that. We just talk about these opportunities that Manchester United is getting. Rasmus Højlund, ball whipped in for him. Somehow he allows Declan Rice to clamp him. Like, how many chances are we going to get? How many chances are we going to get? Manchester United, game after game after game, are faced with the same issue. We can't finish our dinner. We can't convert our chances. We can't kill off a game. It's over and over and over again. Look, I'm not saying that, you know, all our fortunes will be solved, right, if we brought in new signings. But I'm telling you right now, people want to talk about tactics. People want to talk about formations. And people's not given enough a focus, enough emphasis on the fact that our forwards are just not finishing their dinner. Look, it don't matter how many chances we create, we're still going to see things like that where we're going to be complaining. We're going to be complaining. Yeah, if we can create more chances in fury, these players will get more chances and they may score the odd goal here and there. Like if you're creating 3 chances, if you're creating sort of 10 chances as opposed to 3 chances, there's a higher chance that you're going to score a goal. But it's like new problems, like new levels and new problems, because we're going to be in a position where we're like, okay, cool, we've gone from 14th or 15th to like trying to get into Europa League or trying to get into Champions League or whatever it is, and we're complaining that the chances are being missed. We really do need new personnel. We need new number 10s. We need a new striker. Do you understand? It is stressing me out, the chances that we miss, man. It's stressing me out. Look, and guys want to talk about Magnifico Bruno. Billy Goat Gruff Bruno. People want to talk about him like he's an issue, but look, we see it time and time again. Time and time and time again. Bruno Fernandes is always stepping up to the plate, and Bruno Fernandes is dragging this team out of the mud. He's dragging it out of the mud. And I gotta ask you this question. Look, if Bruno wasn't in this team, would this current team, will we be a better team for it or worse off? Because people want to talk about Bruno Fernandes giving away the ball. But if you take Bruno out of the team, are these players all of a sudden going to keep possession? You understand? Are they not going to give away the ball? So you're faced with the same situation. Yes, Bruno might give it away on average more than your typical player in the Manchester United team or in the Premier League. In, you know, technically speaking, because I don't know, that's probably disproven. But if you look at it like this, he's a high risk reward player. And like I said, if you take Bruno out of the squad, these players will still give away the ball. But there'll be no one to get the assist, and there'll be no one to get the goal. Because guess what? Amad Diallo's injured. He's injured. Rasmus Højlund ain't scoring. Xerxes playing really well, but he's not a goal scorer. We need Bruno. Bruno's the last person that us Manchester United fans should be talking about right now, because he's coming up clutch. He's the one getting double figure goals and double figure assists at the end of the season. Nobody else. Nobody else. You understand? Look, a big shout out, man, to Aiden Heaven, man. I'm just gonna flip it. Aiden Heaven. Aiden Heaven. Could it be a still? We had the talks coming out from Amarim saying, you know what? This guy, there's a player in there. Said he's too cool for school. He's a bit too calm. And I noticed that as well. He's a guy that's got mad composure. He's a guy that can carry the ball up from the back comfortably. He's not worried. You understand? He's not shaky. He's not worried. Like, it's different with Chido when I saw the nerves. Like, you know what I mean? He came on, you saw the nerves. But with Aiden Heaven, you don't see anything. Ice cold in his ice cold. His veins. Ice cold. You understand? Composure there. And you know what? It's timely, you know, because if Martinez being out, you understand, with guys like Maguire not being fit, look, someone like Aiden Heaven, he's got the height, he's got the physicality. We see how he pocketed Martinez. I mean, sorry, not Martinelli. You understand? Like, this is a guy that can hold his own. And I'm excited to see what he can do. Left-sided ball playing centre back, Aiden Heaven. Goodbye. Look, Manchester United, right? I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic because I feel like the rebuild starts now. I feel like the rebuild starts now. I feel like Manchester United, every once in a while, show us fans that there's still something there. You understand? It's annoying that we always turn up against Arsenal's and those teams like Liverpool's, the big teams. Not all the time, but you know what I mean? We feel like we're up for it. We're not really up for it against them, the smaller teams. But there's something there. And I think with a better baseline of performances, a better baseline like of consistency, and in some areas a better baseline of players, like Manchester United will be in a much better place than what we are right now. Do you understand? Like Rasmus Højlund, he's not ready to be leading our line. Diego Dalot, he's not quite ready to be a starting fullback. You understand? You know, we've got guys like Maguire, shouldn't really be in our starting lineup. We've got many areas of the pitch. Christian Eriksen that's getting game time. Don't get me wrong, he had a decent game against Arsenal. Casemiro, solid. But when we're talking about week in, week out starters, you're looking at the players, you're looking at it in terms of age, you're looking at it in terms of fitness, you're looking at it in terms of dynamic, sort of being able to get up and down the pitch. And you look at some of the players and you're just like, yeah, you might have some positives there, but there's negatives on the other hand. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, we just need a good basis of, like, a basic standard of players, you know? Physical attributes, speed, athletic, can bomb up and down the pitch, can get around the pitch, can challenge for the ball, can press for 90 minutes, not just 45 minutes, not just even 15 minutes at times. You know, we need guys, proper athletes that can has the intensity that Amarim's looking for. You understand? And I think Manchester United can do a lot of, like, we can like it's one of those things, like, if Man United perform like how we did against Arsenal, even every 2 games, Manchester United will probably be in a Europa League spot. You know, it's the fact that we're so inconsistent. It's so inconsistent, and that's the issue with us. We really need to lock down that inconsistency, clear it out of our game, man. And you know, until when we do that, we're going to be in positions like this. Like, we don't even know what level we are in the league. You know, we don't know what we are. Like, okay, this season we're 15th, 14th. The season before that, do you know what I mean? Like, we go from being in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 8th. Like, what are we? We can't even consistently hold down a certain level in the Premier League. That's how crazy it is. So I don't know what we are. And I feel like we need some consistency in that. You know, if we're a top 14, we're a top 14. If we're a top 16, we're a top 16. At least we know where our baseline is and we can build from there. We don't have one at the minute. So I'm hoping Amarim, You know, he gets the time to do that. And obviously, we all heard the interviews coming out, the breaking news. Gary Neville, I thought he done a really, really, really good interview. You understand, where he spoke to Jim Ratcliffe, interviewed him, and basically ironed out a lot of the queries, if not all of it, that we've had, like what we would have wanted to ask. Gary Neville said it all. He really did say it all. I think it was a really good interview where we got a lot out of Jim Ratcliffe, you know. And Jim Ratcliffe, to be honest, in all fairness, he didn't hold back. He didn't shy away from a lot of these answers. Some you can tell when it related to the Glazers and everything, like how the club was run and that side of things, you know, he kind of shied away. Or how it was with Ashworth, he kind of sort of said, you know, like the what do you call it, what did he say again? What was the word he used? Chemistry. But we all know, like, you know, there's more to it than that. But look, Jim Ratcliffe gave us more than the Glazers ever did in their whole tenure. You understand? That open dialogue, that communication, that ability to be able to sit down with Gary Neville and get asked those hard questions, get put to the sword. And sometimes in that interview, you saw Jim Ratcliffe like, I didn't quite think of that, you know, those staff that we sacked for about 50 grand, you know, if I did do a fundraiser or charity dinner or whatever it is, you know, I'm not that close to the ground, maybe I'll revisit it, or, you know, or whatnot, you know, like, it's open dialogue for us all to see. Look, sometimes I saw that the Manchester United fans want to know, they want to see, you understand? Don't get me wrong, like, I'm not surprised that it's come following the protests, because, you know, it's a no-brainer. Look at the timing, do you understand? Like, Ratcliffe is obviously trying to do damage control, trying to calm us down, trying to take our minds off the Glazers out movement. But look, at the end of the day, it shows that the protests had an impact, because the next couple of days you're seeing Ratcliffe sitting down with Gary Neville having an interview. So look, something's working. And if we need to keep doing more protests in order to get some dialogue, in order to get change, then so be it. Do you understand? So look, back to the game, man. Manchester United, like I said, like Arsenal are really, really, really lucky, man, to get out of that unscathed. Yeah, they kind of got scathed. 2 points drop for us. You understand? And it's funny how I'm saying it's 2 points drop for us. 15th in the league. Arsenal are talking about a title challenge. They don't deserve a title challenge. We should not even be having a discussion, and there's no excuses for that. They ain't got no excuses. They're thanking their lucky stars, thanking David Raya at the minute. They want to talk about, we should have been a few yards closer, the wall should have been a few yards closer, you know, 10 yards instead it was 11.2. You know, Aiden Heaven, it was a penalty. Bro, you're talking to Manchester United 15th versus title challenging team. You're gonna be talking about these stuff, getting out the measuring tapes. Look, I love Arsenal because Arsenal always bring joy to me. You understand? Look, this is my era. Arsenal, Manchester United. It was straight war zone. So yes, I know it's pain when I look at Liverpool going 15 points clear. I know it's pain when I see City doing the quadruples and winning it back to back to back. But I tell you, yes, the record is going to show that Liverpool's going to be matching us or beating us or whatever. But look, if Arsenal was to win that league, we would not hear the end of it. So I always get a small bit of joy when Manchester United are able to just do that little bit to Arsenal's title hopes, which we've done. Look, Manchester United, yeah, Amarim said, we've just got to get over this game. You know what I mean? Just, you know, brush it to the side, which we've done. And we've got to focus on Real Sociedad, because our season starts and could end there. You understand? This is where our season lies. The Europa League. If Manchester United can get Europa League, and Manchester United, can get through to the Real Sociedad, beat them, win that Europa League, get into Champions League that way, it will be massive for the club. Massive for the player pulling power. Massive for the finances. Big boost to the players and the confidence. Good experience for the youngers coming through. We need it, man. We need it. But I rate the guys, man. I rate Delete, consistent performer. Always doing a 7 out of 10. I rate him. I rate Mazraoui. Mazraoui put in a shift. Bombing up and down. He put in a shift. Defensive abilities, beautiful. You understand? I rate them. I rated everyone, basically. You know, Garnacho on the right-hand side, he must play on the right-hand side going forward, because what happened him playing on the right-hand side, it just seems, I don't know what it is with these players. When they're in the when they play on the opposite sides, I know I heard Arsenal fans talking about it with Martinelli at sometimes. You know, we're having it with Garnacho. We had it with Rashford, the same conversation, before we realised it's not quite working out on the right-hand side either for him. But if Garnacho this is the narrative of, you know, he's not doing blasé, he's not like rushing things, cutting in and shooting, like he's having to take his time. Playing out on the right hand side forces him to like cut out the crap out of his game and do cutbacks and find his man and pick up those passes. And I liked it. I like Garnacho. I feel like he was more disciplined on the right hand side. I felt like he wasn't able to cut in on his stronger foot, so therefore he was forced to choose other options. But those other options is what Manchester United fans want to see. We want to see that. I feel like Garnacho's got to strip it all the way back. It's the same conversation that we was having about Rash. Strip it all the way back. Don't try and do too much. Just you're lucky enough. You're both-footed. You're gifted like that. You can cut on the left, cut in on the right. You confuse defenders. Just do what you're doing, what you've done against Arsenal. Do it all the time. Just go on that wing and just whip in that ball. Just look for your man. I promise you, if you continue to do that, 2, 3, 4 games in a row, Manchester United will be in a better place. Man United will look a lot more dangerous on the counter or anything. Like Manchester United, guys like Rasmus Højlund can get fed more. Xerxes can get fed more. Like, we just need Garnacho to just do. Like, Amarin, please speak to Garnacho. Just tell him to do exactly what he done against Arsenal consistently. Consistently. That's it. That's it. Look, that game was a game of emotions, man. It was a game of emotions. I went to my boys, shout out Hoopers, shout out Game Time. I went to their event, live streamed that thing, and it was an event. A load of Manchester United fans and a load of Arsenal fans, and it was crazy. And look, I'm waiting for that footage to come out. When it does, I'll upload it on my page. You'll get to see it. Look, I was trying to banter them. It was jokes. Man even pulled out the jollof rice. And then you don't want to know what happened when they got that equalizer. You're just gonna have to see the footage for yourself. But guys, let me know who your man of the match was. For me, it's got to be Bruno, the Magnifico. The Magnifico. Billy Goat Gruff, the GOAT. Bruno. Let me know who your man of the match was. Let me know what you think the scoreline's going to be against Real Sociedad. Let me know what your views and opinions are on Sir Jim Ratcliffe's and Gary Neville's interview. Guys, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Share this vid. Let the world know. Peace.